Trump attorney Evan Corcoran testifies before federal grand jury in documents probe. An attorney for former President Donald Trump testified for over 3 hours before a federal grand jury convened by special counsel Jack Smith, who is investigating the potential mishandling of documents with classified markings, according to 2 people familiar with the matter. Evan Corcoran was spotted in the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C., on Friday, ahead of his expected testimony, and made his way to the area of the building where grand juries hear testimony. These proceedings are sealed from public view under federal law. Prosecutors are interested in knowing more about Trump's communications with Corcoran, who appeared before a grand jury once before and claimed attorney-client privilege, and planned to question him about notes and voice memos he was compelled to turn over, one of the sources said. A federal judge ruled Corcoran's claims of attorney-client privilege over certain topics were invalid and compelled the lawyer to answer questions about aspects of his work with Trump and turn over evidence to investigators based on the crime-fraud exception. On Wednesday, an appeals court rejected the Trump team's request that Corcoran's testimony be put on hold to allow for further litigation. The appeal is still ongoing, however, and a briefing schedule stretches into the spring, but in the meantime, the court ruled Trump's attorney would have to comply with a federal subpoena and sit before the grand jury on Friday. The special counsel likely sees Corcoran not as a potential subject of the criminal probe, but as a possible witness in the events leading up to and following the execution of an FBI search warrant at Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort in August that resulted in the seizure of more than 100 documents marked classified. According to 2 sources, prosecutors think the attorney might offer a behind-the-scenes look at what Trump said during the investigation, and whether the former president may have misled his lawyers. Specifically, prosecutors want to learn more about an alleged June 24, 2022, call between Trump and Corcoran, which was around the same time investigators were trying to secure documents at Trump's Florida home and video surveillance tapes of Mar-a-Lago, according to one source familiar with the matter.